Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Billy Ray.
Yes. In fact, let's give him the clap.
No.
Kick this thing off? Good. You people over here, you ready to have a good time? Good. And you people over here? Well, let's get it going. Here we go. I'm alive on the inside, making up my mind on the front lines. Will I survive? Will I survive another day? This great divide, side by side on the inside, making up our minds on the front lines. Never again will I be denied, 'cause here I come. Here I come, yeah! I've waited all my life to get out of trenches. I'm ready to fight for what I believe you can steal from me. I won't take this. Gonna fill these trenches and stand up. Wake up. I won't give up. 'Cause here I come, yeah! Pocket? No, it's in the hand. You think it's in the pocket? I'm telling you, it's in the hand. It's in the hand. Thank you. All right. Well, folks, my name is Billy Ray, and I am the Trailer Trash Magician. Folks, I come to you tonight straight from the piney woods of southeast Texas, where these tattoos, well, they're mandatory, but the teeth, they're optional. Woo! All right. Well, folks, I graduated 3rd grade from Highland Park Elementary School in Nederland, Texas, then went straight to work in my daddy's garage. You see, we never did see no need in no higher education. But folks, that doesn't mean I'm not an educated man. Now, granted, I'm mostly self-taught because I am an avid reader. And I just happened to bring along one of my favorite books here, the short stories of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Now, there's a little known fact about Mr. Doyle, and it's that he was a good friend of one of history's greatest magicians, Mr. Harry Houdini. Now, consider all of yourselves educated. Now, folks, I am also a recent graduate of the Kevin Trudeau Memory Enhancement course, which I just happened to have gotten off of a late-night television infomercial. And right now, I'd like to give you a little example of what can be done by using the powers of your mind and a good memory. To do that, though, I am going to need the help of a lovely lady in the audience. And, darling, I noticed you've been checking me out since I walked out here on stage. Absolutely. Come on up here. Everybody give her a big round of applause. Thank her for helping out. All right. Be careful there, darling. Don't slip and fall, because, you know, we ain't got no insurance. We just move on over that way a little bit there. Thank you so much. What's your name there, hon? Ellen, nice to see you, Billy Ray. Now, Ellen, before we get started here with this demonstration, would you please confirm for these people that you and I have not met and prearranged anything prior to the show? Okay, what?
Okay. We never met before.
Or prearranged anything? Thank you very much. Now, Ellen, here, I'm going to give you the book, and what I'd like for you to do is take a look at the book for me, if you would. Front cover, back cover, look inside, make sure it is a real and normal appearing book. And Ellen, would you please confirm that there are 202 pages of text inside of that book? Fantastic. And would you please look at the pages, make sure they're different, and make sure there are no consecutive repeating pages inside that book. Are you happy with that? Fantastic. Are you happy? Good. Close it up for me if you would. Now, Ellen, please look and see that, make sure that there are about 150 to say 300 words on each page in there, roughly, give or take, roughly. Perfect. Go ahead and close it up. Now, Ellen, if my calculations are correct, that means that there's somewhere between 20,000 and 30,000 words inside that book. And would you believe if I told you that I have actually memorized every single page, every paragraph, every sentence, every word inside that book? And you and I are about to do a little demonstration to prove that that is exactly what I have done. All right? Fantastic. Close the book up for me if you would. Good. Now what I need you to do is to turn and face the opposite direction just like that. Right about there. That's perfect. Ellen, I'm going to move in here behind you like this so that we are sort of back to back, sort of cheek to cheek, if you know what I'm saying there, girl. Ooh, work out now, don't you, girl? A little show off there. All right, so Ellen, keep the book closed for right now because we need to talk for a couple of minutes, all right? So Ellen, standing in this position, if you're looking at a page, there's absolutely no way I can see what you're looking at, correct? Yes. All right, fantastic. For me to do that, I would need to turn like this or need to turn like that. And if I did that, you could feel that motion now, couldn't you? Fantastic. So as long as I stay still, there is absolutely no way that I can see what you're looking at, correct? Yes. Fantastic. All right, Ellen. What I'd like for you to do now is to open the book to a page, anyone at all, and let me know when you got one. Perfect. Now, Ellen, what I'd like for you to do is to change your mind and move to a different page, just in case there was some way that I could make you take that first page. Okay. Have you got one? Yes. One that we can agree upon? Yes. Perfect. Now, Ellen, what I'd like you to do is to act like my wife and change your mind again, even though we just agreed upon something, and move to a different page, deeper, deeper, and deeper, and further into the book. Can you do that for me, Ellen? Deeper and further into the book, and let me know when you got one. Perfect. Are you happy with that one? Very good. So now, Ellen, for me to do this memory demonstration, what I'm going to need to know is the page number that you're looking at so that I can go into the Rolodex of my mind and figure out exactly what's on that page. So go ahead and give me the page number. Give me the page number, Ellen. It helps if you participate. Page 46. That's not very deep or far into the book, Ellen. All right, page 46. Page 154. Perfect, Ellen, page 154. So take a look at that page for me, if you would, page 154. All right, now, Ellen, as I recall, that would be on the left-hand side of the book. Is that correct? And if I recall correctly, there are just 2 paragraphs on that page. Is that correct? Very good. And one of them's really, really big, and one's actually fairly big too, but not quite near as big as the other one. Is that correct? Very good. Now, go to the first word on that page for me, if you would. And I believe that that word is about 5 letters in length. Is that correct? Is that about right? Yes. Very good. Now, Ellen, I believe that starts with a consonant, the letter F. Is that correct? Very good. And the next one is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I. I believe that it is an I. Is that correct? And then another letter, N. The word is finds. Is that correct? And then the next word, it's a little bit bigger. It's like 7, 8 letters, something like that. Correct? I believe it's himself. Finds himself. Is that correct? Yeah. Very good. Go on down to the very bottom line on that page, Ellen, and I believe that line at the very end, there's a man's name. Is that correct? Yeah. Oh, it's Holmes. Correct. Sherlock Holmes is his name, but just Holmes. It doesn't say Sherlock. And then it says one more word, again. Is that correct? Is that correct? Fantastic, Ellen. Turn around. Wasn't that amazing? It's amazing what the powers of the mind can do, isn't it? Well, it's kind of like I had my own book, isn't it, Ellen? Oh, folks. Well, I'd have loved to have seen your face when I was doing that. Was it good, folks? The look on her face, was that good? Yeah. And the funny thing is, they were in on the joke the whole time. Or were they? Let me explain something to you, Ellen. This whole time, the bells are going on a long time. Let me explain something to you, Ellen. This whole time, the joke has been on them, not on you. What you experienced was real. What you experienced was real. believe we're on page what? 154? Let me show you. Page 154 in my book. It looks a little different than yours, doesn't it? Tell them why. Tell them why it's different. Tell them why my book is different. It's blank. That's right, people. And if we'd gone a few pages more, Ellen, check that out. Tell them why.
All blank.
It's blank. Folks, from the beginning, straight through to the end in this book, the pages are blank. Think about that for a minute. Thank you. Everybody give Ellen a big round of applause, and thank you for helping out. Thank you. Folks, my name is Billy Ray. I'll be back with more in just a little bit. Thank you.